Pianocats, what's up? Welcome to the podcast. How are you doing?
Hello, Mr. Kleinstein. I'm doing pretty good today. How are you?
I'm doing pretty fucking good myself in this beautiful Minecraft day. Pianocats, what's up with that? Why is your name Pianocats?
Oh, jumping straight in, aren't we? Well,
Straight into it.
it wasn't like anything crazy. I actually think it was just like I had an Xbox 360 when I was a kid, and it gave me some like shitty ass name, and so I was like, "Fuck, I need a new name." And so I was like, "Wait, let me use my fucking two brain cells that I have and put together two words." And I had a piano that I played because, like, I play the piano, and then I had a cat, and so I was like, "Oh, piano cats," and then.
Was this before Pianocats was actually like the Piano Cat was actually a thing?
Dude, no, that shit was like what, like 19 something. Nah. This is like post keyboard cat, but yeah, I didn't know about it, so no, it wasn't even taken
Right.
from the keyboard cat. It was just like I saw that later on, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna steal that, and then that's what that's what I did. But it wasn't even Piano Cat. It was like Piano Cat 1-1. It was like singular. I used to be singular, bro.
One singular Piano Cat.
Yeah, not plural. But yeah, that's the origin story of my name. It's nothing special, but it's yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go straight into it. What's the Piano Cat story? How did you end up being this guy who does content creation and music and all of that and all of the shenanigans you do?
So, let's see. I was a wee little boy a long time ago, just as everyone is. And I was a big fan of like Stampy and like Think Noodles and stuff. I don't know if you know who like Think Noodles
I
is.
love Stampy Longnose. I
But
know
like,
who he is. But used to watch Stampy a lot more than Tick Noodles.
yeah, no, dude, I love Think Noodles, bro. Like his like Minecraft Minion like series. Oh, dude, that shit. That gives me like so much joy to think about. And then like Sunday and his like Lucky Block races and like popular MMOs, of
The
course. And
fucking
so,
Lucky Block races, dude. What's your favorite? Top of your head, favorite Lucky Block race right now, real quick.
my favorite. I don't really. There's more like memorable ones. The most recent one I remember watching was like the Lego Batman one when like the Lego Batman movie came out and he did like the Lego Batman like Joker and fucking like I don't even know. Dude, it's been too long. It's been way too long since I've seen a Sunday video.
Okay.
I need to like
Please
re-binge
continue. I
them.
just needed to know that.
Yeah. Now you got me thinking. I don't know. Shit, I'll have to go check it out after this. But I watched all these things and I was like, I bet I could do that. And then when I turned 13, my mom gave me like a certificate, and she was like, "You can start your own channel now." And then I didn't because I'm stupid, and I honestly really regret not doing that because like I feel like maybe if I would have, I could have gotten like somewhere further, or I don't know. But skip a couple years later, and I start streaming on YouTube in like 2020, and I was just streaming myself like playing VR games and like Fortnite and stuff. And then 20 I guess I was also making videos in 2020, but they were pretty bad. 2021 was when I first started making like Minecraft content. That's what I did. I became like the networking god, bro. That's why I know so many people. Is because like that is all I would do. I would spend like hours every day just like playing Minecraft and then like talking to hella people on Discords. I was always like searching for like those like content creator Discords to join so I could like meet new people and like have people to make videos with.
So is that how you know so many fucking people? Just like going into different Discords and then like adding them or like just talking to them?
Like, people send me a friend request occasionally, but it was usually me. Like I was the one who I joined a call and I'd add everyone in that fucking call. I was evil, bro. I mean, dude, I was like, that's what it like the grind was to me, bro. I had to know everyone so I could like have connections and shit. And I mean, it's nice.
Like at this point, how many friends do you have on Discord approximately?
Like, dude, like right now, I think like around like 600, bro. It's too many people. I can't talk to like half of them on a daily basis. It's too much. It's too much.
Because, true story, you know someone in my fucking city who I didn't know.
Dude,
And
yeah.
this dude reached out to me going, "Is this you?" And I go, "Yes." Oh my god, you know Pianocats as well? You know people that live in my fucking city who I've never met.
I just continue to make content and stuff and just keep doing content. And then like 2023 was where I really like stopped making like content, I want to say. Like I feel like after 2023 my upload schedule went downhill like significantly more than it already was. And then I streamed a little here and there in those times, and then fucking I wanna start content again. I just like I've been like lazy, unfortunately, because I'm evil, but I've also been busy, so it's like it's a mixture of like busy and lazy, you know.
So what takes up your time day to day nowadays?
Well, you know, some days it'll be like I'm at school for a good portion of the day. Like Tuesdays and Thursdays I have school, and then I have like hella homework I'm always doing. I'm working on like stuff for my internship, which is like a VR company where like I'm making videos for their social media and like music for the games. I don't know. I spend time with like my girlfriend, my family. I spend time exercising. I'm just doing fucking everything, bro. Thankfully, I don't have a job and I'm a bum right now. Like, even though I would love to have a job because, like, you know, money. But it's nice because, like, I have time to actually do stuff and not just, like, you know, sit around and jerk off. I'm busy, but, like, yeah. But no, I just need to focus really and truly. I just need to discipline myself and, like, get all my homework done in a timely manner, and then I think uploading would be a possibility. You wanna hear about like the music side of everything, like where all that came from?
If you just want to talk about like how you got started, like what inspired you to kind of get started with music, because from the sound of it, you know, you already had that piano when you were fucking making the name Pianocats. So it seems like you've been doing it for forever. Like how did that get started in you? Because I sure as fuck did not start doing music out of the fucking goodness of my heart. I just never did it.
It was out of the evilness of my heart because I'm evil.
Right.
No. So like, let's see. We gotta go way back. This is like when I first started listening to music. I'd been playing piano before, I think, and stuff, but I had just gotten like my first phone. And this is in like 4th grade, I think. So I was like 9 years old, or it was 5th grade and I was 10 years old. And I think I had this phone. I didn't really listen to music or anything. I was playing piano, skip a couple years, and I'm like 13 or I think I was 12. Yeah, I was 12. So like 2 years later, I got my first album on iTunes. And it was, can you guess what it is?
Only thing I can think of is like Daft Punk.
No. It's 21 Pilots.
Who was it?
I don't know if
you were a 21 Pilots
dude,
fan?
yes, I was. That's how I got started, bro. That's how I got fucking started on music, bro. I was 21 Pilots.
Damn.
Which is like
okay, interesting.
Crazy to think about. It was the Blurry Face album in 2015. Or it came out in 2015. And so I listened to that shit and I was like, whoa. I've never like experienced like anything like this before, because like I'd heard music like Christmas music and whatever music, but not really like I want to sit down or I want to do something and listen to music kind of music, you know. It's like different when it's like from your own like fruition, like, you know. But yeah, I started listening to them, and then it didn't really go anywhere from there. I listened to like some older like 90s music, like the Bee Gees and Queen and a bunch of other stuff like that. And then when I hit my freshman year of high school, this is where things went downhill. So do you know that song that was like it was like
I
I'm
yeah,
eating
I know
pussy
which song you're
like it's
talking about.
Oreos. You already know. Hey, do you know that song? Like where he's like rapping about
Yeah.
yeah. So Shotgun Willie is what got me into like I think I was like already really into video game music, like listening to it because fucking bro, I had like the Pandora app as well, and so like when I ran out of music that I had in my iTunes library, I just boot up Pandora and put on like the video game music like radio, and which is like strange to think about. Who uses Pandora first of all?
You put on the video game music like radio. You listen to the radio for video game. Wasn't it just like Kirby music and the next fucking song is Zelda or like GTA?
Yeah, that's what it was. Well, not it was like remix because like obviously you know all that music isn't on like a platform. I guess maybe the GTA music is on like Spotify, but Nintendo music wasn't, and so it was just like a bunch of video game like remixes. But like the people called like the Gamer Grumps or whatever, I think they made like video game remixes, and like there was another one called like Gamer Chops or something. But dude, it was awesome. That made me really like I liked video game music, but like that really made me like it. And so then I found meme rap, and then I was like, whoa, this guy has songs of him rapping on Nintendo songs. That's awesome. So that was where I got into Shotgun Willie. I think I heard the Oreo one, and then I heard him rapping on like the A Legend of Zelda song, and I was like, shit, I gotta figure out how to do that. And so I started making beats. They were shitty like trap beats at first that weren't Nintendo related, and then I figured out how to like download like samples. And so I started downloading samples, and then I fucking would just add like drums to them, and then boom. That's how it got started.
Were you using like FL Studio or Ableton at the time, or like what are you using?
It's always been FL Studio. Since
FL Studio.
2020, yeah. Like I got into meme rap, and then I think COVID was like my sophomore year of high school, so that was when I started producing music in 2020. Crazy to think. That was like 6 years ago, bro. Fuck.
So how do you go from like making these shitty trap beats and like Nintendo remixes with drum loops to like actually producing an album? Because I do want to talk a little bit about your album you released in 2025, Live, Laugh, Love, Lucy. But before that, like, how do you go from making shitty beats to making actual music?
I did this thing called Music Night, and these like Discord servers I was in, and it was also like my personal fruition. I think it was a good mix of those three things. It was like the music I started listening to. I kind of stopped listening to meme rap maybe around like my junior/senior year of high school, and then like every time a song would come on, you know, I'd listen to it on like my like shuffled likes or whatever. But it was more like Tyler and Gambino and like just a bunch of like actual music. I think that's the reason why I started wanting to make like actual music, because I started to listening like to fucking like real music and not fucking like shitty ass meme rap. And then like the music night thing, we would always do like a weekly or like a bi-weekly or whatever, like a whenever it felt like it kind of thing, where we'd gather people and then we'd have beats and then we'd all just rap on them. But then the people started complaining that I kept using Nintendo beats, and so I had to branch out and make like different stuff that wasn't just like Nintendo beats. And then of course my own personal fruition was just like, damn, you know, I can't sample Nintendo stuff forever because like copyright and all this other shit. And so like, I kind of just came to the conclusion that like I needed to improve, or I'm gonna have to learn how to like actually fucking make shit that's not just like samples. And so I just started messing around with it, and that is honestly the best way. Like when I make music, I barely use music theory. Like I kind of just
really.
Yeah, I kind of just place down whatever I like, and if it sounds good, it sounds good. Now, granted, it took me a while to get to that point. When I first started, I'd be like, I have an idea for a song, and I try to hum it out and place it in, and that shit was impossible. But now I'm able to like hum something out and then place it and like hear the notes. Like it's kind of weird. It's like, have you seen the Lego Movie, like the first one?
Yeah, I have.
And you know when Emmett finally unlocks his like master building senses, when he can just like see that shit unfolding in front of his eyes? That's kind of what it's like, but for my ears. Like I can hear it all just like unfolding. Like I know what
you
comes
say you
next.
Like unlocked a sixth sense.
Yeah.
For like music. Like you don't just listen to music, you can kind of like feel like how the melody's gonna end up
Yeah,
in the
or
song.
yeah, I don't know. I can just like hear what sounds good, what chords go together.
And then how did you like? So now you're making music night music, and it's kind of like you're leaning off of this Nintendo sampling. But then, like, when did you decide? Fuck it, I'm gonna make an entire album. And I'm guessing from context clues, it's dedicated to your cat Lucy.
Oh yeah,
But like,
definitely.
how did you decide to like actually do that? Like, when was the point where you went, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make an album"?
I was already wanting to make like an album. I just didn't know what I was gonna do for it. Or no, I don't even think I was wanting to make an album at this point. I think I was just chilling, and then I think September 6th, 2023 is when my cat passed, and then that shit was terrible. And then I think for the longest, I think somewhere in 2024, maybe like a year later, I was like, damn, I think I'm going to make an album to like dedicate to her. I think that kind of was what my
Mm-hmm.
thinking was, and so I spent like the next year like just working on it slowly. Like I really honestly didn't. The crazy part is like I had that idea a year before I released the album, and like in that year I didn't work on it until like 3 months before I was like actually releasing the album. So like that shit I wish I wish I would have worked on it more. But it's again like the thing of me being busy
Mm-hmm.
but also lazy. But yeah, that's kind of what it was. I was just like a year later after my cat had passed, and I think it was her birthday, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna make an album to like dedicate to her, because she was like, she was kind of like my goat, bro. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was where the inspiration for my album came from. And then there even is like a story with the album. I don't know if you like picked up on that, but it's like it was kind of just about me and like becoming more comfortable with myself as a person, and like it sounds like so cliche because every motherfucker is like, oh yeah, yeah, blah, blah. But like yeah, that's kind of what it was about. I was super like self conscious about stuff for a long time, and then that was kind of me crawling out of my shell, being like, okay, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm goated, and I have to believe that. So
Okay, I've got another question for you. This one totally different. I just think I really wanted to get this question in there because I think everyone just likes these kind of stories. If you don't want to answer, if you think your mom's gonna watch this, you don't want to answer it, we can cut it out. But Pianocats.
if I have, no. When I make bank, I'm gonna just like
When?
I enjoy my life, bro. Like I'm trying to have like a business or something, so that way I can have like passive income. Then I just can like sit on my ass and like jerk off and do like what I want to. I'd love to do that, bro. That's like the
Oh,
dream, you know. Get a house, get a new car. That's the dream, bro. I'm a simple man.
would you still be making content if like if money wasn't an issue?
Oh yes, dude. Nintendo content. I really want to do like the 100% series. I think I want a different name because that sounds like too simple and like obvious. But it'll be like I'm 100%ing these games, and then like I'll take a deep dive into like the development of the game and like explain like the backstory of it, how it came to be, blah blah blah, what I thought of it, like just like my experience playing through it, and then like basically just like a video essay on like whatever Nintendo game of my choosing. I think I
Yeah.
might do like I was thinking about just doing the Mario series first, but now that I've been thinking about it, maybe I'll go through like different time periods and just do like a Mario game and then a Zelda game and then, like whatever the Metroid game. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do
Yeah.
that. But I think people would think that's interesting. I think it's interesting. That's why I really want to do it.
I think it's interesting.
And then I could incorporate like my own I could make music for the videos. Like, dude, there's the possibilities are literally like infinite. And then like another thing I want
That
to
is
do
fire.
is like I love challenge videos of people just doing stupid shit, and so it could be like whoever loses in Mario Kart has to blank, and then like I could get my friend Dan or whatever or something, or like Sage, and we could do like draw something evil out of a hat, and it could be like whoever loses has to run like a marathon, or whoever loses has to go into public and be like publicly humiliated or some shit like that. Like I'm trying to have like extreme. Like I feel like people love that shit, and I would love to do that shit too.
Really?
I
Yeah.
think it would just be fun and entertaining, but also monetizable.
Talking about money. let's say you've got no budget. I mean, Mr. Beast amounts of money to just throw at a video. What would be the perfect Piano Cats video? Like the Magnum Opus if you had just 2 months time, even more full on workaholic, and
Ooh.
money wasn't an issue. Like what is the perfect Piano Cats video?
I would do something that would like I guess we'd spend the month and some change preparing for it, and then like it'd be a week of like like a week of like content. Like the first day would be like, you know, it could just be us chilling, doing whatever. The second day we'd have like planned activities, and then I guess the other days we'd also have planned activities. But it'd be like maybe like a game show or like a big game of like hide and seek. Oh, I would fucking love to do
Ooh,
a giant game of hide and seek with like hella
count me
YouTubers.
in.
Oh, and like a giant like a mall or something. Oh, that'd be so awesome.
Yes.
I'd also probably want to do maybe like some sort of video game thing in real life, like maybe like Five Nights at Freddy's in real life. I've always been a sucker for shit like that, like watching PewDiePie do like the. Isn't he like a bad person? Like I feel like I've seen that discussion so much recently that PewDiePie is like actually just like a not good person. I don't know if that's like true
I
or.
I'm not up to date if PewDiePie is a bad person,
Yeah,
but
I don't know, but like his like series where he did like the PewDiePie gets scared or whatever. He like did like a FNAF one.
Scare
I'd
PewDie.
love
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
Yeah, I'd love to do something like that. Oh man, that'd be so fun. And then of course maybe some other things like Silent Library, maybe like a cooking show. Of course, just the possibilities are infinite, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like you'd have to give me like a good week to think about something like that for real, for real.
yeah.
Because like I feel like I'd want it to be so perfect. Because like there's no budget. Like the sky's the limit,
Yeah.
bro. But yeah, something along the lines of that, I guess. It'd be something big,
Okay.
something huge.
Okay, this might be like a little bit more of a philosophical question, but when in music, in content creation, or even just like in real life, did you have that moment where it's like, yeah, I think I belong here? Like this group of people, or because you know a lot of people. Like when was there the moment where you were like, I think this is my place. I'm gonna make these videos. I'm gonna make this music. I truly belong in this place right now. Like this is my jam.
Well, I've never felt like that with a group of people necessarily. I've never had like a clique where it's like, oh yeah, these are my people, because I just know too many people, and I kind of hate that. I do want something. I feel like I did kind of have something like that with like this dude Vinny and Box. Um, those two dudes that was pretty fun. I've had like kind of stuff like that, but with like content, I think anything that I really just enjoy making is what makes me feel like this is what I want. Like it's just anything that I really like feel like I want to do. Intentionality is so important to me. As long as like I
Mm-hmm.
truly like care about it, then that's what matters. I
Okay.
think I think making the Pianocats videos is really where I felt like um I started to like feel like that was
I'm
my
not gonna lie. I watched your New York vlog, and just the energy throughout the entire video was just these. He's having so much fun. Like
like
everyone on screen is just having a good time. That is if I'm watching a vlog, it would be something like that. Like you can definitely feel it was a
mhm.
video made with love, not with a deadline.
Yeah, like all those videos on the Piano Chats channels were made just for fun. That's why I think I've enjoyed those so much. Not like, oh yeah, this is gonna get the most views. That shit sucks. I
Yeah.
hate thinking like that. And so that's like, well, I don't hate thinking like that. It's more just like it sucks to think like that, because then you put so much time and effort in, and it's
Yeah.
just like not rewarding. And so I think really just not caring about views or clicks, that's really what makes me feel good. And then music wise, kind of just felt like that once I just started making like my own music and not just sampling stuff. That was where I was like,
Mhm.
damn, I love this. Like, I think, and especially recently, like I came to the conclusion that like maybe my music isn't music for like parties or like giant groups of people to be like listening to, but it could be like good headphone music for people to just
Yeah.
like, oh shit, this song came on, I'm chilling right now. Like I think that's kind of what
Mhm.
is my music is. It's good headphone music.
On the flip side of this like conversation, is there any moment in time where you've been like, I genuinely don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Like I'm so like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yes, I feel like that all the time, bro. But not even just about like content. I feel like
Dude,
that about like
same.
life. It's just like, damn, like what the fuck am I doing with my life, bro? I don't feel like that often. It's more just on like some days, especially when I don't sleep. Sleep is like the devil, bro. If you don't sleep, like that shit's evil, bro. Sleep is so important. I think people don't understand that enough. People are like, "Oh, sleep is for the weak." That shit is false, bro. Like I can now I'll not sleep sometimes, and like it's a bad habit. But I think sleep is super important to not have days like where you're like, fuck, I don't know what to do. I guess when I was making the last like scary story Minecraft video I did, that's when I really felt like I was like, okay, what the fuck am I doing? This shit doesn't make any sense. Like this shit sucks.
Hmm.
I was like, fuck, this video is just terrible. Another time, oh now they're flooding back. Oh god. It was like this Minecraft spelling bee I tried to do, and it just went so horribly wrong, and I was just like, I just wanted to disappear. Oh my god, bro. One time I tried to host a 100 player Minecraft event, and the server was so fucking laggy and it did not work at all. And I spent so much time prepping, and I got like hella like these were all content creators. That was the worst part. All of them were content creators.
Were there any like big names where you're like asking for a favor, like, "Oh, please join my event," and
I mean,
then everything goes south?
there's this one dude named like Sensitized. He had a couple like 100K on a couple platforms. Like there was a couple like a couple K people, like a couple like in the 60 50K. Like it was like decently
Yeah,
like,
like this was your shot.
dude, yeah. And then that shit just went, oh my, that made me want to kill myself. Like actually, oh my goodness, bro, that shit was awful. Like dude, I low key, I it was like 2021. I remember crying like after that shit happened, bro, because I was just so upset about it. Like maybe that's like cringe to admit, like crying over like Minecraft not going well, but like I was so upset, bro. I was not having it. Fucking, I felt
I
awful.
definitely don't think it's cringe, because it's not just Minecraft not going well. It's you putting your life and soul into an event, and then the moment you're like, it builds up. You get in contact with all of these big people. You're shooting your shot. People are saying yes, everything's going well, and then the server just goes meh, and
Dude, it
then
was like 100
everything you
player,
work
like
up.
like 25 teams of four, like battle royale between, and like the border was closing, and like all the, it was like Fortnite and Minecraft, bro. I had that shit set up
That
for like
sounds
weeks. I
awesome,
said
though.
weeks, and then that shit didn't work, and I was like, fuck, and I was so sad.
I'm. You
Oh,
might not like this. I'm telling you right now, that would have been an awesome video.
dude, I know it would have been another time.
Any plans on redoing that?
Um, maybe probably not. I really don't want to make Minecraft videos because I just don't enjoy editing them. I really do not. I feel like anytime I try to make a
Dude, that
Minecraft
is
video,
so fair.
it's like okay, I'm making this video because I want to get views. It's not like, oh, I'm making this video because I actually care about it. It's just like, yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it at this point. I think I'm also just like burnt out on Minecraft like forever, low key. Like sometimes it's fun to hop back on and play Minecraft like on an SMP or whatever, or like for like a fun challenge,
Hmm.
or like do some like speedrun shit. But like no, I can't like Minecraft YouTube videos are just not the move in my opinion anymore. I just am not a fan. Like I said, I think it just
Okay.
intentionality and whatever I really want to do is what's important to me.
I think you should follow that. I don't think there's any like. You might get some views, but besides that, if you're just making videos for the views, I don't think it's sustainable,
Yeah.
like whatsoever.
I think it has to be for the views, but it also really needs to be for yourself. Like it can't just be about the views. Like you have to really care about what you're talking about, and like you have to be passionate about it. You can't just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna upload these videos and get money." You
Yeah.
gotta put effort into it, bro. Like even like let's say I was doing like a kids Roblox like type like YouTube channel or something like that. Like I think you could still be passionate about that and also make
Hmm.
money. Like it doesn't have to be like a, I don't know. I don't know. It's I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Oh no, I'm having another moment. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Oh no. No, I'm just kidding. But
No, I do think like you're onto something. It's like I think in general, the this is gonna sound bad. The adult YouTubers, like the people who make YouTube content for people like themselves, not look down, but it's like it's quote unquote easier to make content for kids because they'll eat up anything. They don't really know
Yeah.
what like good content is supposed to look like because they just like bright colors and fucking cocoa melon.
Like if you're gonna
They
do
don't really
kids
care about
content, I think
nuance.
you should at least put effort into it and not do the bare minimum just to get like
Yeah.
a check. Like I think you actually gotta show these kids that you care about like what you're doing.
Exactly, and I don't think there's anything wrong with kid content because motherfucker, we grew up watching
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
Sunny play Lucky
Like,
Blocks.
and we I mean we just didn't think about it like that. Like that is kid content,
No.
bro. We just didn't think about it like that at the time
Yeah,
because we were
it is.
kids.
It was
my
just normal
goodness.
content. Like,
Yeah.
what's a kid supposed to do? Watch TV? Watch the news?
Hell nah,
No.
YouTube, bro. I'm trying to watch
Hell
Craner.
Oh my god, Crane! Oh my, I forgot about him. If you could, like, okay, ideal blunt rotation.
Dude, that I was
But you
literally
can only
thinking the
do
exact
Minecraft.
same thing.
Yes, yes.
Dude, dream blunt rotation.
Who are you choosing? Who are you choosing?
How many people can I have? Like,
Okay, let's say it's you and 5 others.
oh
6
shit,
total.
dude, I was thinking the exact same thing as well. I was gonna be like, can I have like 5 other people? We're on like the same brainwave length right now, bro. I think I
Bro,
would.
We're connected.
I think I would have Markiplier definitely.
You could talk about Iron Lung and shit.
Yeah, I still haven't seen. Dude, I still need to watch it, bro. I haven't seen it.
Same.
Definitely Stampy. That would just be goated, bro.
Ooh.
He'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, this blunt is hitting, hitting the targets."
Only real ones know.
True. I think. Oh, dude, this dude named Steve. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but his name is like it's like
Yes,
it's like
wait.
Ceave. He just makes like Mario Maker videos. So yeah, you said yeah, you have heard of him,
Oh my god, yes. Yes,
dude.
I know
I
who. I
fucking
watch his shit to go to sleep.
dude. Steve was my goat, bro. I used to love his videos. I would definitely invite him. Like, oh my goodness.
He's invited.
And then Quackity would definitely. Quackity is awesome. Like all that Dream SMP shit. It was kind of cringe, but like it was still fire. And his content before that, I loved his content. Like I was a big Quackity fan before he kind of blew up even more over the like the Dream SMP stuff. I guess my final pick, like KSI. I think that'd just be funny.
Okay. I want to see KSI and Stompy Longnose hit a blunt together. Their personalities seem wildly different, and I wonder how that will mix.
I feel like that's why they would mix so well together because they're like. I mean, bro, Stampy used to be. I mean, he's British. He's British. Like they'd get along. He'd be like, you like chips, yeah? And then he'd be like, yeah. I'm KSI. Listen to my music. I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows. that's how I imagine that
roast his
conversation
music?
going. No, I wouldn't, cause okay, maybe I would, cause it's funny, but like not in like a serious way, cause like I feel like I fuck with some of his music, honestly. Yeah, that's that. I think that is my 5. What about you? Who would you have in your top 5 or your 2?
Is this YouTubers? We're talking YouTubers, right?
Yeah.
First of all, Jay Schlatt. I think
Ooh.
the man's just funny. If I'm gonna be high, I want to be around funny people. And then also, I think he might be like evil and start like saying "you're gonna die, you're gonna die."
Yeah.
Now. Like I don't know. He's like a wild cannon, like a little. Ooh, I'm gonna roll the dice with this one. And then for the rest, I just want like my comfort YouTubers there. I want like, Project Farm, the guy who just like reviews products. Someone's gonna host this event, right? It's gonna be in someone's backyard, and I would like it to be William Osmond's backyard, because you just walk around and find like an X-ray machine, and we can fuck around with that. Probably, this is gonna sound weird. Dan TDM, I would want him to be there. I don't think he would vibe with the rest of the group, but I want to meet him.
True.
Really.
Yeah. I get it.
And then my final person, okay, this is gonna sound bad, but like getting IDUPS in there. He used to be like one of the biggest channels I would watch. Like I was a major IDUPS fan. I know it's like kind of controversial right now.
Let's say our like groups met up, and then we could invite one more person. I think I know who we should invite.
Okay.
Actually, wait, maybe this is like really fucked up to say. Never mind. I was a
No,
big fan.
just say.
I'd rather just talk about it. Like we don't even have to invite Bro to the blunt rotation. But you know, he did end up being a terrible person, and that really was hard for me to wrap my head around for the longest time. But Too Mad, I used to love Too Mad's content, bro. He was the funniest dude ever.
Yeah.
Too Mad was gone like maybe a year or two before he actually died, because he started doing some weird shit like with the Twitter thing where he just posts like constantly all day. Like no, he was already gone before like he even died, which is really sad to think about. But yeah, it was like he was just abusing like every drug. Like I think it was like ketamine and maybe like PCP as well. And then he would just like do nothing. And then like he had all his money and like no he like pushed all of his like friends away. And like I don't know. It doesn't make up for any of the terrible things that he did.
No.
But it's just fucked
I think
up.
it is still an unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a bit of a bummer, huh?
Dude, I know that shit that fucking brought the mood down. Holy, sorry.
Hold on, let me
and,
go through my notes real quick.
and other news,
So 5 years down the road, you're 25. Where do you see yourself, like content and music wise?
I'd like to see myself in my own house, a decently big house so I can have people over to do like videos and shit. But I guess content, I hope to have at least a couple, maybe even a mil at least, a mil, and just like a decent amount of money income each month from like YouTube, but also music as well. I'd also hope to have like a couple 100,000 like Spotify listeners.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of my goal.
Would you be
It's not even my goal. That's what's gonna
touring
happen.
US?
I'm gonna make it. Oh shit! There's like a war going on.
That's fine. Leave it be.
Damn.
Leave it be.
Damn, he getting his ass beat.
Oh shit, we're being attacked by pillagers.
I just want to have a house and be like semi-successful. That's kind of where I want to see myself.
And with the music and like the content, would you prioritize the music over the content if you could choose?
Honestly,
Or do you
no.
always
I
have,
think
like, a good
I would
mix?
always rather do like if I could have one be my sole source of income. I guess I'd want it to be content.
So like you don't see yourself pulling a Joe G.
Hell nah. With music, I feel like it's just like whenever I kind of feel it. Like with content, it's like I feel like I could get into like a groove of like a schedule. With music, I feel like that's a lot harder to do. And with music, it's so much more like creatively inclined. And so like if I hit a block, it's gonna be a lot harder. Versus where if I hit a block of YouTube, it's like, okay, let me think something else. Think of something. I feel like it's harder to hit a block with YouTube than it is with music. So I think
Yeah.
YouTube would probably be my primary choice, and then I'd love to have music as a secondary thing.
What does your
Vision.
channel look like at this point in time? Like 25 years old.
I guess it would still be like the Nintendo stuff. That's kind of what I want to do, like Mario Odyssey hide and seek and shit. Like I've
You would want to
loved.
be on like the same level as like a Point Crow or a Small Ant.
Definitely not Point Crow, but Small Ant, yes. No, I always be
hates
joking
Point
that
Crow.
like I hate. No, I don't hate Point Crow. I just like Small Ant. But I
So
started
you hate
watching
Point
him
Crow, but
first.
like you would want to be on like the Mario Odyssey, like those kind of guys, like Fur, CJ Young.
Yeah. I'd love to. Even if I could like be in their videos, I'd love to do that. That'd be awesome.
Okay. Pianocats, can you tell me what this is?
Um.
What's happening in this video right here?
Wow. Oh.
Like
Whoa.
yeah, like I what's happening here?
I don't know. I'm kind of getting a little turned on. No, I'm just kidding. This video was that dude Vinny I was talking about earlier. He was over at my house. He lives in like a different state, and we were like, we should make a song and a video, and then we made the song, and then we were like, well, what are we gonna do for the video? And I was like, oh, dude, I have an idea, and this is like when your friend is like, oh yeah, I have a fucking banger idea, and this is the fucking banger, like the idea. This is the banger idea that I had, bro. It's definitely something.
Okay. So you just thought, let me shove some stuff in my mouth while it's midnight and someone's shining a flashlight into me.
Yeah. And I mean, it works. People are like, wow, this is awesome.
I
People
mean,
have definitely
it
said
caught my
that. People have
attention.
definitely been like, "Wow, this video is really awesome. I love this video." No,
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Can I
I don't
expect
think
more of
one
this from
person
you?
has said that actually. Like in my and like me knowing of people like watching this video, like I don't think no one has said that.
All right, and then I guess my final question, unless you've got anything else you want to do before I ask this, got anything else you want to say?
Advice to any young entrepreneurs, use your time wisely and don't give up. Even if you hit a wall, you just gotta figure out how to get past it. Wow, that was really cringe.
Well, I mean, guess what my question was gonna be?
Do you have any advice?
Any advice? Any advice for content creators or young people out there?
Oh shit. Well, let me add a little more then.
Yeah.
Definitely make sure to get at least a decent amount of sleep every night. Sleep is very important, even if it seems like it's not. Yeah, just practice makes perfect. Just be intentional about how you spend your time. That's all I can really say. Intentionality is what matters. And then if you are intentional and you do the things that you want to do, you will enjoy your life. I feel like that's really all what it's about. Is like being a decent person, fucking enjoying yourself and then making other people happy. That's kind of what it's all about.